So if you clicked on this stream, if you clicked on this video, me posting it, obviously because nobody's going to hear this part of the stream, because there's definitely not going to be a lot of people here. There's definitely not going to be a lot of people, just in general. I trust not. The last time I did one of these, I think I had maybe 24 viewers in total over the course of like 3 hours. This is not the kind of content that people come here for. And yet, what's kind of funny about this? Oh no. My secondary phone is going to die. What's kind of funny about this is that whenever I play Rush Royale, I can never talk because games are like extensive and like there's a lot happening in every single game. And I always thought that like, what if I played like just a different game and I had the ability to answer questions, because that's what people are mostly asking whenever I play Rush Royale. It's not about like the current game that I'm playing, or it's not like how do you play Treant better or something. It's always like, how do you do this in the game, and what do you think about this? And I can never go into those like thought processes because I'm doing so much in a singular game that I'm doing. And I always thought that like, what if I played like a different game and I took Rush Royale questions, but then people would probably not click on that. So like if you saw this thumbnail for Evermerge, you would probably not click on this, thinking that it was just different content. And so and that would that defeats the purpose. But then if I play Rush Royale, then I the same thing happens. Or I'll play Rush Royale and people will be like, just play the game, stop talking. And this is a game that I can play and none of it matters. I can, like go into, non-talkative mode. I can, the last time I did this, I didn't talk for like, I think a solid hour. Nobody was chatting. I had people chatting at some point, and then like everybody left, or people stopped chatting. And so I did. This game doesn't really require me to talk at all. It's not extensive. It's not. I'm not. There's no strategy here. It's just me playing a game that I like. That's all it is. And right now, Rush Royale is not a game. Not to say that I don't like it, but there's not anything to do. I've already done everything. I did all my Dragon Rift. I did all of my. I got to 7K trophies. There's literally nothing to do other than, like, there's no reason for me to play co-op. I finished the pass. There's literally nothing for me to do in Rush Royale. It would literally just be me playing PvP. Because there's not a lot of people that like playing co-op anymore. And so it's not even like I can do viewer co-op because not a lot of people care anymore. And if they do, whenever I'm doing a stream, it's like pulling teeth. It's like, hey, does anybody want to co-op? No? All right. Well, I'll give you a couple more minutes if you want to play co-op. No? All right. Well, I guess I'll play PvP. That's every Rush Royale stream for me now. And so I'd rather play something that I actually feel like I'm making progress in. And so that's what we're doing. In terms of not talking for 2 hours, I suppose that time starts now. And if anybody comes into the chat, if anybody says anything in the chat, I'll like interact with them. But just know that I don't actually need to talk about anything. You know, this has happened to me before. Um, and I thought that it might have happened again, and it did. So I'm glad that I refreshed my stream. Dusk Drago and Fun Mix Time are here. I did that thing again, Fun Mix Time, where I loaded this on my second phone, and it didn't have anybody in chat, and so I refreshed the stream, and now everybody's here. Okay, so I downloaded Merge Clash and it's so good. I really like it. I think it's interesting. I don't like that they don't have a scrapper, but I do like that they have Blade Dancer. I'm very excited to eventually get Blade Dancer in there. The Haunted, or the Haunted. It's like a ghost. I think it's called the Haunted. I think you failed the world record attempt. The world record attempt will happen at some point during the stream, as it did last stream. Because at some point, everybody just kind of left. And then I just wasn't talking, because I didn't need to. And I didn't talk for like an hour. It was very strange. It was very strange to, like, want to continue streaming without talking. Because to me, like, interacting with people is the whole reason why you stream. And this is, like, specifically a game where I don't need to talk. And so, yeah. It'll happen. It might happen. I don't know. Can't you put the stream on mute and just talk like you normally do without us being able to hear it? Yeah, I could probably do that. But I just kind of like, whenever I do a stream where it's like a different game, I always kind of like want to set my own expectations of this is not going to be a popular stream. So I think the last time I said this, or the last time I did a game like this, I think I called it the most boring stream you'll ever not watch or something, or the most boring stream you'll ever watch. And then so I wanted to title this one 2 hours without me talking, because I need to set my own expectations for what this is probably going to be. I don't want to be like, try out this new game EverMerge. It's the coolest free-to-play game. You know, like, I don't want to... You won't believe what happens at the end of this stream. You'll never believe what happens. Stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know, like, I don't want to do that. Haunted does seem really good. People use it for co-op with Comet. I don't think that's specifically a deck combination. You can just build if you had all the cards, you could just build a Haunted deck. And it's like Haunted, Helper, whatever Harley Quinn is. And then you probably use Forge. I think I would use Forge because then you have board space. Because eventually you'll just run out of board space. And that's the problem in the game, and that's what Scrapper fixes. And the best that you can get is Forge. Getting mana back isn't terrible, but I mean, it's no Scrapper. I also just kind of didn't want to make a video about how I just did a meme in the meme contest, the meme section on the Rush Royale Discord. I didn't want to make a video about how yet again the newest news update is a new offer, a new equipment offer in the game tomorrow. That's the news update. After not having news updates for a while. I didn't want to be angry about that and how dumb that is. that the best like news updates that we're getting are new offers after having a whole lot of updates where we of new offers in the game. That's crazy. Can you imagine if they did all these like bonus offers and then they just closed the game? They're like, oh, by the way, this game is going to be closing next Tuesday. So thank you guys for giving us all of your time and patience. And we will be make sure to play Castle Duels, the newest free-to-play game. Play Castle Duels. Thanks for the money, though. It almost feels like that. It almost feels like that's what they're going to do. That's what they're like planning to do. With all of the amount of offers that they're giving. Like, it doesn't feel like... It doesn't feel nice. It feels like they're doing it and then they're going to leave. They're just going to like drop the game and be like... And just like, yeah. Play this other game that we started. Back again. Badly timed phone call to get right when I enter the stream. Oh, it's awkward when I get phone calls from my work. Because that's definitely happened to me on a stream. I'm like, way to dox me, work. Nobody cares. I'm not popular enough for that to matter. Thanks for the money, buy type vibes. Yeah. Like if they gave an offer tomorrow for $1 magic orbs. Like magic orbs for $1. Only available for the next 2 weeks. You know, like if they did that, I would that wouldn't be a nice gesture. I'd be very suspicious. Like I shouldn't feel suspicious, but I would feel very suspicious, and that's where they have me. That's where like the company has me. I'm just like, you guys are gonna delete this game at any point, aren't you? Like this doesn't feel like a nice gesture. This feels like, let's make as much money as we can and then leave. Everybody hates our game. They're always complaining about it. We can't do anything to fix it. Everything that we try to do to fix it just compiles the problem. We don't know what... We've run out of ideas now. I think they realize that we're just creating new DPS creatures every event in order to squeeze money from them. And we're not doing anything more creative in this game. We're just... The hawk to a coin dump, yeah. That's what it feels like. And it shouldn't feel like that. But I just don't trust... I don't trust these developers I don't trust the dev team, that what they're doing is, like, has noble intentions. Like, they're doing it for a reason, and that's not just money. That's not just, how can we make as much money as we can? If the game were in a better state, and they gave offers like that didn't feel predatory. Like when we just had a Christmas event, right? And they did a bunch of offers. And now, after New Year's, they're like, oh, here's some more offers, like as the news update. And I was just like, what are you guys doing? Like, offers are not what's going to save your game. Great new offers is not the update that we've been looking for. You know what's something? A-Friend Gaming brought this up in his stream yesterday. And it's the idea that they haven't added a common, epic, or rare in 2 years. They added Earth Elemental and Cold Elemental. And then the other thing that they added was Clown. They added Clown maybe this year. But like 2 years ago is apparently when they added Cold Elemental and Earth Elemental, which were the newest like units. Clown was a response to people not being able to get a Harlequin. And people complaining about, oh, like Harlequin's one of the base cards. We need to be able to get Harlequin and Dryad faster because, you know, like we don't want to play this game if we don't have Harlequin and Dryad. And so that was a response to that. So the newest actual common, epic, rare unit was 2 years ago with Cold Elemental and Earth Elemental. And I was going to tell him like on stream, or maybe I did, but he just didn't read it. I was going to tell him like, the reason why they don't do it is because it doesn't make them money. If they add like a common, epic, rare and you can just get it free to play, it doesn't do anything for them. Nothing happens. Like you'll eventually just farm it like as a free to play player or as a pay to win player. You'll eventually just farm it and not care. Even if it is a meta defining unit, it doesn't matter. You'll eventually just farm it. And that doesn't make them, it doesn't do anything for them. And so then you could say like, oh, like what about common, epic, rare talents? Why haven't they done common, epic, rare talents? And I would point you back to Archer and Sentry. And who talks about Archer and Sentry anymore? Apparently enough people to where they needed to nerf Sentry. But I mean, I'm just saying like, the reason why they don't care about adding common, epic, rare talents, it doesn't do anything. There might be a boost of interest for the first week or for that month leading up to, and then maybe for 1 week, everybody will be like, oh, Archer has talents. It's so cool now. And then all of a sudden, like, because it's not a meta-defining thing, nobody cares. And even if it does become a meta-defining thing, it's a common, epic, rare that you already probably have maxed out. And so it also doesn't matter. And so there's no actual benefit to them adding talents for Poisoner and, you know, what's it called? Not Thunderer. I mean Thunderer as well. Lightning Mage. There's no added benefit of adding talents to Lightning Mage and Poisoner because nobody will care in a week. Since I think, what is it? It could be something to do with the Russian sanctions that they want to pump more money into the game. Since I think I read something about Russian games would not be able to get money from Google Play Store or the user can't pay in-game, something like that. That's weird. Do you think that's why they want people to use the My Game Studio? You know what's funny is that there's no reason to not use the My Game Studio, but you just don't do it because it's inconvenient. I find myself not doing it because it's inconvenient to go to somewhere else as opposed to just doing it in game. Like you get 10% off and I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care about getting $1 off, you know? That's how I knew that getting a content creator code would not matter. I'm like, nobody's going to do this. I don't even do this. If anything, whenever I thought to do it, I was using the content creator myself. So I was like basically like getting a 10% off and then paying myself. I was like, there's nothing to say that you can't do this. I'm just going to do it. That's the best reason to get a content creator code. It's to use it for yourself, to pay yourself back and get 10% off. Plague Doctor should get talents then, since it's the first epic hero you get. If Plague Doctor became slightly better, like Alchemist levels of better, like Alchemist with talents levels of better, like I said, for like a week it would be cool, and then nobody would care. And it wouldn't generate anything for them. They would need to spend resources coding it into the game. They would need to pay somebody to do that. Hourly, I'm assuming. I don't know. They would need to pay somebody to code that into the game, to give them like a launch, and then it would generate no money for them. Google Play has paused its billing system for users in Russia as of March 10th, 2022. 2022 is a year after this game came out. If that's still a problem, it's been a problem ever since this game started. So that can't be a problem. That can't be a current problem and a reason for why they're doing what they're doing right now. Users cannot make purchase apps and games, make subscription payments, or conduct any in-app purchases of digital goods using Google Play in Russia. That's probably why they built the My Game Studio. Because then you could do all of that there. And then they would get direct money, as opposed to having to pay Google Play, presumably. But yeah, like, I don't know. It just feels like it feels like the only way that they can make money, that they know to make money, is just bringing out a new DPS of a new DPS card, a new bigger, better DPS card, and that's such a boring way of running a game. I even suggested. I was like, what happened to the spring event? Do you guys remember the spring event? Like a couple years ago? Where where it was like, it played like a regular like DPS card event. Like a Gunslinger Trion, you know, ever one of those events. But the prize was your choice of either Banshee, Enchant Sword, or Scrapper. And it gave you as a, I don't know, as a free-to-play player, another way to farm a card. And then if you wanted to, quote-unquote, pay to win, you could super farm a card. And, like, max it out. You could super farm, like, an old card and max it out. And I thought about that, and I was like, why don't they just do that again? Why don't they do that as a catch-up mechanic? And then I thought about it for 2 more seconds, and I thought, if the cards were, I don't know, Hex, Blade Dancer, and Demonologist, right? I, as a mid-level spender, that event wouldn't be for me, because I don't care about any of those cards. I already have, like, basically a max Blade Dancer. It wouldn't be for a free-to-play person, because they probably wouldn't spend money on the event anyway. And then a pay-to-win player probably already has all of that maxed out, so then they wouldn't spend money on that event as well. And so even if they did something like that for the quote-unquote free-to-play community, free-to-play players wouldn't spend money on it, and so it doesn't do anything for them anyway. You can't cater to free-to-play players because they are not bringing in any money to your game. No, the Jake Paul event was a completely separate thing where you got Jake Paul. But I mean, like, no, this was a regular event, but as a prize, you got cards that were already in the game. It was a regular, like, Genie, Gunslinger, Treant, Phoenix. It was one of those events. But the prize was that you got regular units that already exist in the game. And you got a chest. It was a spring chest, and you get to choose when you open it. And I thought it was good because it was a cool catch-up mechanic. Like, I think I needed at the time, like, a couple more Scrapper shards, Scrapper copies. And so I was able to get, like, Scrapper copies from it. You could get a new hero as free-to-play, but he's useless. Nobody, yeah, again, like, nobody would run it. It has to be, like, meta-defining. But if it's meta-defining, it should probably be legendary and hard to obtain. But if it's hard to obtain, then only, like, people who pay can get it. Like, it's just... I think they're in a rough spot right now. Like, they don't know what to do with this game. They don't know what to do with the balance of this game. They have skewed the balance of this game to be like the best legendary heroes, the best, newest, best unit. Like, there is no... They don't know of a balance better than that. It's just what is the best thing. They don't have, like, mechanics in this game to make a rock paper scissors way of building this game. There should be a rock paper scissors way of building this game. Jake Paul was so bad compared to the old Mermaid. Was the old Mermaid better? What do you mean the old Mermaid? It gave 20% more damage before nerf plus cleanse. Oh, okay. But see, like, you'll eventually get that. It's a nerf only until you upgrade it. And then it's not a nerf anymore. If you don't have it leveled up, then I guess it's a nerf. But if you do have it leveled up, it's not a nerf. It's a nerf that you have the ability to change, which makes it not a nerf. It's a nerf to people that don't have it leveled up. That's why I never understood what the nerf was. I didn't understand what the nerf was until I played with Mermaid in events and realized that it didn't have 100%. Because mine still had 100% because I have like a level 80 or something. And all you need is to just specifically level that up first, which is what you should do anyway. I like the Jake Paul event because of all of the extra item like the Phoenix event gives. You should really look up the spring event. The Jake Paul event was useless. Because they can't give you shards in the game anymore. There's no way to max out a Jake Paul. You either got it from a long time ago, or you just can't upgrade it. And that makes it a useless hero. It's not even good enough anyway. Like, people that have it maxed out aren't choosing to use it. And so, like, there is no home for it. People that don't have it maxed out will never be able to get it maxed out. And people that do have it maxed out aren't using it because it's not good. Because they'd rather use a Fortuna. All events have things like that. I don't think that was specific to, like, the Jake Paul event. Nope. Yes. Recognizing that events have things like that is good, though. I mean, like, that's changed. Like, I feel like some events give less than others. It all depends on what you need. I'm not going to try to compare the Riding Hood event to the Jake Paul event to the Phoenix event. I don't know the numbers of the things. I just like that it's that you're getting free to play things at all. It could just be nothing. It could just be like $10 for the thing, and there are no other rewards. The fact that they give you other rewards, and the fact that you recognize that they give you other rewards at all, is good. Is good enough. Because some people don't even like look at that as part of your $10. Which isn't even a lot, but like some people are like, $10 and all you get is a Phoenix. One copy of Phoenix. This is so useless. You know, like, the fact that you're even able to recognize that they give you so many other free-to-play things is a step. Also, I get some strange deals like 2,400 Essence and all those sales. Those are also tiered based on how much you spend in the game. For example, I have a orb offer that's 3 orbs for $20. But other people that basically haven't spent anything in the game are getting singular orb offers for like $6 or whatever. So they even have like targeted tiered sales as well. Because not everybody has the same sales. It's based on how much you spend. And if you spend more in the game, you have a more expensive sale. What's the first one? Chopping obstacles. My least favorite thing. Six orbs, 100,000 gold, 1 star coin, 200 gem sale for $50. You have a star coin offer? I would totally buy a star coin. I have a weird amount of star coins because I had 8 as spillover, but it's only in increments of 20s. And so at some point, I'm going to have 18 star coins, and I need 2 star coins, which will make me have to wait the next month. And that's so annoying. If I had a star coin offer, I would totally buy it. How much is the star coin by itself? If you say $50, it's $500 for just the star coin. 1 star coin. I would totally buy 1 star coin. I would, in the hopes that I could buy a second 1 star coin. I would do it. Give me that offer, you cowards. I need 2 star coins just to get it back to an even number. No, you can click on, I know what you're talking about. It's the chest thing, right? It's the bundle deal where it's the 4 things. If you click on just the item, there's a separate price for it. But if you get them all, it's a deal. You can get a deal, a discounted deal. But you can buy them individually as well. If it's the same offer that I'm thinking of. Aw. What a weird... 6 orbs, 100,000 gold, a star coin. What a weird offer then. Hang on, I'll pause this. That's terrible. I would have totally have bought that if it was that other one. Oh well. Give me a star coin offer, you cowards. It just felt like such a random amount of things. Like an orb offer and a star coin offer. 6 orbs and a star coin for $50 though? Is that good? No. I guess they're offering me 20 or 3 orbs for $20. So if you doubled that, that's 40, making a star coin like $10. Because that's the only other thing that you care about. Because that would be essentially what you're paying for. Ooh. Oh no. The chest of choice deal is 1,400 essence, a 1,375 gems, 1 legendary hero scrap, 210 cores, 210 cores for $50. Yeah, no, those are normally just awful. Those offers are just awful. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, those offers are just awful. One hero shard for like, it's something crazy, like $10 or something for 1 hero shard. Oh, I did finish this. Merge 5. I will be doing a lot of merging here. A lot of merging going on. When I get the deal to pay $600, you can get your Zeus from 62 to 63. I think at some point it's 10 fragments to go from, I think, 70 to 80. And at best, 10 fragments is $50. Which is, I think, what I'm going to do. I'm eventually going to start doing it whenever Fortuna rolls around in the monthly deal. I think I'm going to start, I don't want to say farming, but kind of farming Fortuna with money. I'm going to start farming Fortuna with money. It's the only thing my account needs. Like, I have the crit, I have the cards, I just don't have the legendary hero. And you're never going to get a legendary hero unless you pay. Like, you can only do so much with a trainer. Eventually, you got to use a J. And there's only so much you can do with a J. Eventually, you need a gadget. And eventually, there's only so much you can do with a gadget. You eventually just need a Fortuna. That's the progression in this game. Like, you can play well, but at a certain point, you just kind of need other things. You just need better things. I'm seeing tons of J's from the expedition. I always use compass on the epics. I am getting tons of J's from the expedition. I always use compass on the epics. Why aren't you using epics? Why aren't you sending epics on quests? Because then you get epics. Presumably, you're seeing a lot of J's because you're sending rare heroes. Which you definitely shouldn't be doing. You should be sending every single one of your epic heroes to get other epic shards. Oh, I'm already at 7. Didn't even see it. Right, but that's only because you're sending rare heroes. If you send epic heroes, you would get epic units. Like, it's not random. I mean, it is random in the sense that, like, you can't choose which hero you get, but you can choose. I don't use epics, though, and leveling them gives crit. Oh. Okay. I guess that's a strategy. That's their biggest flaw in this game right now. Is that I'll always say it. I don't know why they're allergic to money. I don't know why they have an adverse reaction to wanting to make money. Giving people no reason to upgrade their cards and punishing them for upgrading their cards is their biggest flaw in this game right now. That I don't know why they haven't fixed. With the simple fix of trophy-based matchmaking. Just go back to trophy-based matchmaking. Trophy-based matchmaking makes it so that you have to upgrade your cards. It forces you to want to upgrade your cards so that your road to 7K trophies is much easier. But apparently they're allergic to money. So they're like, we want everybody to get to 7K trophies really easily with 1,000 crit. We don't care. We don't want people to upgrade their cards. We don't want people to want other things in their decks when they can beat all of 7K trophies with a level 7 Treant. We don't care. I'm not sure what kind of based it is at the moment for duels. I don't even understand what that sentence says. Since I always face max singular units at 4.2k trophies. Crit-based matchmaking. I trust that your maxed singular units are different than my maxed singular units. And that yours is whoever you're facing is much easier than the people that I'm facing. What am I doing? Buying or harvesting ingredients. What am I doing? $48, $52, $57. Collecting wands. My last 5 matches have been 4 max Demon Hunters and 1 max Bruiser. I mean, like, Demon Hunters are almost free wins. So I guess there's that. So it's not that I'm losing, just strange having to do 1.5 billion matches at 4.2k trophies. When you say, like, the 1.5 billion is not really a number anymore, what wave is that? Or what is that in death waves? Because that's all this game is now. There are 9 waves, and then you go into death waves, and at which point you go into minutes. So I don't know what the gauge of 1.5 billion damage is anymore. Wave 9? It's pre-death wave? They're dying before death wave? Yeah, I'm going to like 6 minutes, and people are like, how come you can't do 9? How come you can't do 8 minutes? I'm doing like 6 minutes in death waves and dying. I'm doing like 5:30, 5:45 and like dying. Last match ended on wave 6. Yeah, I don't know what you're complaining for. I don't know how that's a complaint. I'm just gonna pop this. That's probably 89. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Chopping obstacles. Oh, here they are. Oh my god, there's a lot going on here. 5, 5. Oh, is it not even this hat? No! There's another darker green hat. Five, 5. The Bruiser match was fun since he was almost a 1K crit higher than me at 3 point. Wait. The Bruiser match was fun since he was almost 1,000 crit higher than me at 3.3. Aren't you at 4 point? Wait, what? Oh, no, that's trophies. Wait, so what is your crit? You have like 2K crit? You're still playing the 2K crit game? $2.5, that's crazy. I don't know why they're allergic to money. They try to pretend like you should get this newest best unit, and there's no reason to if you're you. Even though you are trying to get the newest best unit. And then you're just going to completely wreck everybody. Before they remove the Book of Secrets, I'll always go for getting one of the new units or just unlocking it. Before they remove the Book of Secrets. Oh, okay. Gunslinger is the best thing. I'm shocked that they don't do more things like that. Like, support cards that everybody needs is a much better thing than the newest best unit. Then I would just book upgrade it. Yeah. Like, that's... Now you can... What is it called? Now you can star coin it. Every 4 months. At the rate of $40. I mean, you're getting other things from it, which is why that deal was still a deal. But yeah, $40 for a Book of Secrets as opposed to $20 for a Book of Secrets. support cards that everybody wants are much better than the newest, coolest unit. If they want to make money, like, just do support cards. The game already has enough DPS cards. The idea of releasing, like, a newest best DPS unit is just the biggest, like, it's the biggest example of power creep. I can't believe they're not doing Super Genie and Super Treant and Super Bard that has slightly better stats. Just release a new unit. It's called Super Genie. And then release another new unit, Super Bard. And then release another new unit, Super, you know, Super Spirit Master. And then Ultra Bard and Ultra Genie. It's slightly better than Super Genie. Like, that's what it looks like to me. Imagine if they made an event where you had to pay to win to get talents for units. They could do it. They could say that this, the event, it's just a Jake Paul event. It's just a literal Jake Paul event. You can only get this unit from this event, and it will never be released ever again. And it's going to be each what's it called? Each it does 1 million damage per hit, and it attacks as fast as a Boreas, and it always has a protection bubble on it, and it can never go away. And yeah, you can only get it during this event, and then it will never be released ever again. Like Jake Paul, except it's good. And it upgrades itself. It has it self upgrades, and you can also move it to wherever you want as one of its talents. And also every 30 seconds, it sends out a shaman to your opponent that auto targets their highest thing as one of its talents. And it also increases your crit. The last talent is it increases your crit 5 million by 5 million. Unlocking a rare to legendary talent for a legendary unit, like it gives a higher stat or an extra add-on passive on current talents 9 to 15. They can do whatever they want with this game. It's their game. They can do literally anything that they want. If they wanted to rework Demonologist and make it the best support card, they could do that. They are not limited by anything, which is why it's so annoying that what they're doing is very obvious. Like, we should be shocked at the things that they do. And everything that they do is very obvious. It's like, yeah, we saw this coming. Give Treant a 2% chance to insta-kill normal monsters. That's not what I want. What I want from Treant, you want to give out like a ridiculous talent. There's no cooldown on the button. He has no cooldown on the mana power up. That's what I want. You can press it as many times as you want. Oh my god. I don't know if you'd. Well, actually, yeah, you would benefit a lot from from it having no cooldown. It's not even. It's not even cleansing. You would get everything 15% all the time, but more importantly, you'd always have Ghost Shot active. And so you'd always be giving the full defense reduction the whole game for everything. But you'd also have the everything could also get 15% cooldown or 15% attack speed. You'd be using the 15% attack speed. And so everything would always have 15% attack speed all the time. And then you'd always have defense reduction on everything all the time. The Treant cooldown is the only thing that prevents it from doing more damage. Its damage is directly linked to how many times you can press that button. Cleansing is only itself as well. On Gunslinger, the cleanse is only for itself. So you could, if you chose to use the cleanse side, you could do that, but it's only cleansing itself. Oh no. Ten. 12. Is this? Oh, it is chopping obstacles. I could do this instead. Perfect. I was hoping for not a weird ad. Sometimes I get weird ads. I missed an event on the other game. I play on PC because of your stream. Time flies. Time flies whenever I play this game. How long has it been? It's been an hour. I could spend so much time on this game and not even realize that that amount of time has passed. There's just so much to do all the time. Like, people don't understand how much time I could spend playing this. And it seems like such a, like, it's just this overly simplistic game that I can just spend way too much time on. I spend so many of my days, when I have a day off, like today, like on this for like 4 hours. And I will realize, like, oh wow, I haven't eaten today. By the way, I haven't eaten today. And I'll be like, I'm getting kind of hungry. Why am I hungry? Why is it 6 o'clock at night? Oh, there are more. Five. Like, I can't do this with Rush Royale. Rush Royale eventually just feels like a chore at some point. Like, if I spend 5 hours on Rush Royale, like, by hour, like, 2, I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Saz! Alexa, play Sound of Silence. Not a lot of silence in that song. Very singy for how silent it would suggest that it sounds. The other game, I think the longest I've played it straight was like 6 to 7 hours for 9 days to code a Chinese song. I don't know what any of those words meant. Garfunkel lied to us. I don't know if you ever saw Celebrity Jeopardy on SNL. It was a sketch that they used to do that was obviously a parody of Jeopardy. One of my favorite moments was like the entire idea is that they do these really ridiculously simple questions, and they always, like, every contestant always gets every answer wrong. And so one of them was of Simon and Garfunkel, who the one that is not Garfunkel. And then the person buzzes in and he's like, Robin. And then Alex Trebek is like, no. And he's like, ah, ha, ha, I got you, Trebek. Who is Robin? That was like my favorite joke on there for like the longest time. Oh, no. Oh, no. $197. Why is Gamora? How many celestial shards do you have, Saz? How many level 3 reincarnations do you have? I'm just gonna spend money. $270 shards? That's more than me. I think I have like 125. Or no. Maybe I do have 200. I think I might have 240. 5? I couldn't buy the other. I think there's a like the more expensive one in clan tournament that I couldn't buy because my clan keeps beating clan tournament quicker than I can play battles. The amount that I have is just from the 7K store, the 7K trophy store, buying both of those and buying the cheaper one in clan tournament. That's free to play. Those are free to play shards. It's going to take like 2 months. Or, I'm sorry, not 2 months. It's going to take like 5 months free to play to get 1,000. And I believe it scales. So, like, the first upgrade is 1,000, and then the second event is like 2,000, or the second reincarnation is 2,000, and then the third is 3,000. Is that correct? I know that it scales. I know that it's not always, the upgrade is not always 1,000. I don't know the exact numbers, though. But even just to get 1,000 free to play, that's like 5 months. They did say that it's also supposed to be in Dragon Rift Floor 3. We'll see. I'm in Floor 2 still. But it's supposed to be in Floor 3. There's supposed to be like, I don't know, things that you uncover, and it's in Floor 3. 37 minutes. Well, it's all up to this guy. You have a level 14 Phoenix. The man that has everything. What level is your Zeus? Did you just upgrade Zeus and not Fortuna? $85? That's so much money. The $50 every, or the, you know, like the $50 for 10 shards is the best value in this entire game. I'm probably going to spend $150 whenever Fortuna comes into the expedition shop. Just 30 fragments, like just boom. I did the 5 levels from expeditions and that promo. It's 10 levels in expedition for $50. That's why it's the best value. Unless you're saying that you just randomly got 5 levels. That would be... Or you did 5 levels from You did 5 levels by buying it in expeditions? And then the promo... Okay. That's probably what you meant. Oh, what am I doing? I should be using energy. Individual fragments. 5 levels from event promos and some fragments from expeditions. Singular fragments from expeditions. Expeditions is the best value. The $50 for 10. I did the math on because they added it back into the events. And I did the math, and for $50, you get 8 fragments. I was like, somebody did not do correct math here. because it's actually more efficient to do $50 for 10 fragments than it is to farm 5 events at $10 a piece to get 2 less fragments. Six Necromancer fragments from Expeditions? Just the idea that you have 6 fragments farming from Expeditions is crazy. $264? I'm gonna watch another ad.
You can't beat me.
I was farming a Necromancer like a long time ago, and I don't think I'm gonna do it anymore. I think I just need a Fortuna because it's the best. 85 is a hard sell. 85 plus is a hard sell for me. I did 85 just to max his cooldown recovery skill. Okay. Level 100 is crazy. I like that it's a round number. I always thought that, what was it, like 20? Or 80? I thought 80 was weird. Wait, 80 is a weird number, like to stop at. I think they thought that too. They were like, 80's weird. Let's just make it go to 100. %8 for each unit that doesn't promote is pretty nuts in late game death waves. 8% for each unit. 8% for each unit that doesn't promote. Oh, wow. So if none of your Zeus tiles upgrade, what is that, 32%? That's crazy. Or they upgrade and you just get a better field. That's crazy. Are there 5 tiles? Oh, God. There it is. There are 5 Zeus tiles? Gunslinger made Zeus so much better. I've been able to double cast off the second win ability and full 7s on the board. Oh, I guess you could put 7s on it. And oh, does it work like that? Where because it can't upgrade a 7, that counts as it not upgrading that? Or does it not count because it tried to upgrade a 7 and it couldn't? It just couldn't. Does it count that? Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Like, which way does that work? That's crazy. So you can put like 7s, like full, like, yeah, like tier 7s on your Zeus tiles. And so since it couldn't upgrade it, you get plus 40%. And then on second win, you activate it again. You get another plus 40%. That's crazy. And that's why you need legendary heroes, folks. This has been a PSA. Legendary heroes are good. I'm just gonna play Evermerge where it's safe. There's no power creep in this game. I've stopped pursuing hammers though. The odds are shit at the moment, and mine is far enough along. What's your cooldown on that? Oop. Minus 12 is 3 seconds. I mean, I guess something is better than nothing. That's what hammers are. It's something is better than nothing. It helps make sure I'm ready for Deathwave bosses, but more hammers for a quarter second per level. Oh, that's terrible. A quarter of 1 second. That's crazy. Those are crazy numbers. Wait, is Fun Mix Time still here? Maybe she's not here. If she is here, she had a question for you. Some Phoenix-related question a long time ago. Maybe she's gone. Is Bear really done? Is he really done with the game? Or is he, like, done for now? I don't even know if she's here anymore. Not even a farewell to his YouTube viewers? That's crazy. Having Dragon Rift, upcoming Dragon Rift change as your last video is crazy. Not even like a, hey, just so you guys know, stop using codename Bear. Or does he still have it? Do people still use his code and he still gets money? That's literal passive income at that point. Like, if he doesn't ask to be taken away from, like, the creator thing, and he's already trained people to, like, keep using his code, I'll use his code if it's still active. But at that point, it's literally just passive income. Oh, 17. Harvesting ingredients. So many ingredients. Oh yeah, for sure. Thank you for dropping by. I should probably leave at some point soon too. I have to eat something.